The S-400 air and missile defense systems are located at several locations in Moscow. City officials and the Defense Ministry have not previously made any announcements. No one in Moscow was aware that such actions were planned. The information comes from Russian independent media and Telegram channels. Launchers were spotted in the area of Timiryazev Agrarian University and near Sokolniki Park, including near residential buildings. According to assumptions of some analysts, the S-400 systems can protect the military airport in Shchelkovo near Moscow, Russian sources reported. On December 31, the last day of 2022, the Ukrainian portal UNIAN reported through Russian media that almost 2,000 people were on duty in Moscow on New Year's Eve. In the first days of the new year, until Christmas in the Eastern Rite on January 7, a total of about 20,000 duty officers were scheduled to be called in the Russian capital. Military. Outside the Russian capital, wide-ranging precautions have also been put in place. In Belgorod, a city near the Ukrainian border, residents had to get maps of air raid shelters, while a ban on the use of drones was introduced in the Volgograd region. As reported by the Russian independent site Meduza, this is already the 11th region of the country where such restrictions are applied. The S-400 is one of the most modern air defense missile systems, capable of bringing down enemy fighter planes, unmanned aerial vehicles, and incoming missiles at a distance of up to 400 kilometers. According to INIT, Russian forces prefer to deploy the more plentiful S-300s against ground targets. However, S-400s are also used in this capacity. He said the S-300s could be employed against ground targets up to 150 kilometers away, posing a threat to Ukraine. In the past, there have been recorded cases of the Russian military using S-300 and S-400 missiles for ground strikes. On the other hand, Ukrainian media has frequently reported that Moscow has been attacking cities near the front line, with the 5V-55 missile launched from the S-300 for several months. But Russia is now using the more recent and potent 48N6DM launched from an S-400. The S-300 and S-400 are both made to hit targets in the air. However, it is said that Russia had modified these air defense systems to strike ground targets. The S-400 Triumph missile is a Russian medium-range air defense missile system designed to destroy all modern means of aerospace attack including hypersonics. According to Western analysts, systems such as the S-400 and the anti-ship systems of the Iskander and Bastion classes played a key role in the new concept of the Russian armed forces, known in the West as the Big Killer. The export price of the S-400 air defense missile system is about $500 million, and 3 countries have already purchased the equipment. The performance characteristics of the S-400 are: detect targets at a distance of 600 kilometers, hit targets at a distance of 400 kilometers, the maximum speed of hitting the target 4.8 kilometers per second. At the same time, 72 missiles can be launched to point to up to 36 targets. The system deployment time from stowed state is only 5 to 10 minutes. Time to bring the system from deployed state to combat readiness is 3 minutes. How does the S-400 surface-to-air missile work? The S-400 is not just a missile launching device, but a complex system with components located on a high-mobility off-road vehicle. The entire process from detection to destroying the target happens automatically. First, the radar system detects hundreds of targets within a radius of 600 kilometers and determines their nationality. The data is then sent to the command post 55K6E. In turn, the command post distributes targets among several launchers 5P85TE2. In the third step, each command post can simultaneously control 8 air defense systems, each carrying up to 12 launchers. They, in turn, accommodate 4 missiles with different masses, launch ranges and capabilities. Step 4. Depending on the type of target, the air defense system selects the missile. The S-400 is armed with 5 missiles of different weights, launch ranges and capabilities. 48N6E, 48N6E2, 48N6E3, 9M96E, and 9M96E2. Step 5. Capable of ultra-long-range destruction of targets up to 400 kilometers away, with a unique seeker. After the missile ignites and climbs, quickly enter the search mode. The S-400 is an excellent system. It's not horrifically expensive, versatile in its deployment, and accurate enough to take down any NATO fighter. The S-400 Triumph surmounted a tortured development cycle to become one of the world's leading missile defense systems and a pivotal Russian export product. Dozens of S-400 battalions currently serve across Russia's 5 military districts, for a total of 56 battalions or 25 regiments. It is unknown how many more S-400s Russia plans to procure for its own armed forces, and how quickly. Though it is technically due to be succeeded in the coming years by the imminent S-500, it is clear that the Kremlin has no intention of phasing out the Triumph anytime soon. Rather, the S-400 is set to serve alongside the more powerful, but also much more expensive, S-500 in the decades following its introduction.